What's up, YTPC? Uncle Willie coming to you from the coop. Root beer, baby. They're probably gonna bring up a belch here in a minute, but it's all good. Sitting out here enjoying this weather. The sun peeks in and out. It's very, very bearable today. It's like 70s. I'm gonna say that the humidity is probably about 50%, maybe 60. Got the air conditioner to contend with. That's every day though. I'm smoking a Boswells Freehand. Beautiful stem, stem also. Beautiful pipe. I love the contrast stain that he does on it. Sort of little rustication there, a little rustication there. The rest of it's all smooth. I like getting a smooth pipe from Boswell. He does a lot of them that are like half and half. This one is minimal with the rustication on it. But look at this, look at the contrast. Plateau on the top, half and half plateau on the stummel where the stem meets it. You can pass a pipe cleaner from bit to bowl. This stem will fit other Boswell's pipes. One thing I like about his pipes, you can change the stems from one to another on most of them. And what I'm smoking in this Boswells Freehand from 2022 is some Garth Hogarth. Yeah, you say, oh, I knew that, but you ready for it? I don't think you are. I don't think you're ready. I told you weren't ready. American Delight. This is the new tin art, which has been out for a while, the flag. That's what made me buy this tobacco was the flag on the tin. And then once I smoked it, I went back and bought every tin Boswell had. Then like 6 or 8 months later, he had another tin with a green, so it was before this tin. And I asked him, like, where'd you get that? And he's like, oh, it's been sitting there for a year. Nah, buddy, I look at that shelf every time I come in here and there's nothing on that shelf until now. You just pulled that out of somewhere. So yeah. The other one, this one spells Delight, American Delight, D-E-L-I-T-E. The green tin art spells it D-E-L-I-G-H-T. So this different, same tobacco, they just changed the name and the tin art on it. And I like that. This is like, well, probably about 4 tins now. And then I have a quart jar full that's in bulk. I wanted to see if there's any difference between the bulk and the tin. And there's not. They both taste identical to me. Sometimes when you get a tin and then you try it in bulk, they got a little different flavor from where the tin was boxed or together for so long and the rest of it was able to breathe more. I don't know why, but sometimes the tin tastes different than what the bulk does. And some people say it don't, but some people say it will. I'm one that says it will sometimes. So, What's in the American Delight? Well, I'll tell you now. A blend of mature, sweet Virginias, Burleys, and Cavendish tobaccos with a top note of vanilla, caramel, and fresh fruit. I don't get all of that in the aroma, the 10 note. I get the fruits. I get like a citrusy type fruit, and I'm sure that comes from the Virginias, not from the top note of the caramel or vanilla. I can't really say I pull vanilla out of it. Caramel, a little, but I don't really get vanilla. But a lot of times when they say it's got vanilla in it, it's just minute, where it's only enough in there to say it's got vanilla. You really don't taste it. A lot of times you can't taste any vanilla, and it can be a vanilla cream. I don't know how or why, but that's the way it works sometimes. So, Saturday, October 14th, 2023. Boswells, Chambersburg. Be there. Come on, put it on your calendar, be there. We're trying to plan a YTPC meetup on October 14th. That's the same weekend as the Las Vegas show. The Las Vegas pipe show. So we figured that for the ones that can't make it to Vegas, we do our own little gig. It won't be a pipe show, but it'll only be one vendor, and that's J.M. Boswell. Not so sure that he will be there on that Saturday. It's a random thing if you catch him there on a Saturday. Usually you don't, but it'll be the rest of us there. That should be worth your trip to make it. Some of the guys are coming from as far as 4 hours away, maybe a little farther. If they can do it, you can do it. And who's welcome to come? You. You. Wherever you are hiding out there. It don't matter if you're a presenter. It don't matter if you're a non-presenter. And even if you don't mind being called Lurker, like Lurker Troy, you're welcome too. Don't cost nothing. And if you enjoy our company enough through the day of smoking pipes and BSing and whatever, you're welcome to go to dinner or lunch, dinner, whatever they want to call it. Usually people they open at 9, and people show up anywhere between 9 and 10. And then, 3 or 4 hours, probably 2, 3 o'clock, I guess, something like that. They decide to go get some dinner, late lunch, early dinner, whatever you want to call it. Supper, lupper, whatever. And we'll find somewhere that can accommodate, a large party, and we'll all go. I think the first meetup I went to, it was like 15 of us. I wasn't a presenter at the time, so I didn't go to dinner with everybody because I felt kind of out of place being just a lurker, a non-presenter. That's what I realized, that I didn't like that word lurker, and I started using the word non-presenter. Shortly after that Boswell's meetup, I became a presenter. It was like within a month, I started doing videos. So the next Boswell's meetup, I was a presenter. And there you go. So it might entice you to start doing videos if you show up, and who knows? It's gonna be a good time, even if you don't go to dinner, lunch, whatever. gonna be a good time. If you have to leave early and go back home and you can't make dinner, that's fine. As long as you come and you do the thing at the lounge, have a bowl, cigar, whatever your pleasure. You can bring your, not alcohol, but you can bring a drink. You can't have alcohol upstairs. There's a sign right at the bottom of the steps. No alcohol beyond this point. So it's all good. Bring your backpack, bring your water, bring your tobacco, bring you some pipes. Buy a pipe, buy tobacco, buy cigars. They got good prices on cigars. But before the Boswells meetup, September 15th, smoke rings around the world. Make a video, do some smoke rings. It's a little too breezy for me to even try it right here. Half of one there. I might have to end up doing it in the mobile lounge that day, but there are the two events coming up, and I am waiting for about 4 or 5 people to confirm they got their package. Mostly everybody has got their package, and the ones that I sent samples out to, I'm waiting on you guys to let me know if it made it or not. That way I can check you off the list, or if I have to resend it or whatever it's going to take, I need to know. So that's all I got for today, except remember, if you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. And with that being said, until next time, you know what to do. Stuff 'em and puff 'em.